Hello, my name is Micah Lovelady, and I'm currently a student at NEO Miami. Today I'm going to give you a demonstrative speech on how to successfully clip a show pig. The first thing that we're going to talk about today is what you need to clip a show pig. You need a good set of clippers. Personally, I prefer the Annis brand. These are very sturdy and light to clip with. A good brush, that way you can brush off the hair and any excess dirt or feed or bedding that might be on the pig. Oil for the clippers, that way they don't overheat. When you're clipping, especially for a long period of time, the clippers tend to get very hot. The oil cools them down and keeps them from not working. A good set of attachments. You need all different sizes for different parts of the pig. Different parts of the pig is going to need longer hair than others, and that's where these attachments come in handy. As you can see, I have a couple different sizes. And last but not least, conditioning spray. What this does is keep the skin and hair from being irritated after you're done clipping. The first step in successfully clipping a show pig is a technique that we like to call back dragging. And what this is you're going to start up here at the head. You want to turn your clippers on and start here at the nostril and the snout and very slowly go back. And what this does is removes all hair on its head and neck and face. You want to keep at a continuous pace going back just like this all the way. This will remove whiskers, eyelashes, the hair underneath. You never want to go beyond the ears and the neck. So you start here just like so, and you go back at a slow pace just like that and just like this. And you're going to remove all the way behind the ears and down to there and underneath the neck and the jowl. So you're going to do that all the way down and remove all hair. What this does is it makes the pigs look useful. It removes all old hair so it doesn't make them look older than they are and keeps them looking good in the show ring. You want to take your brush and remove all the hair that you just clipped off so you can see what you have missed. Once you see what you've missed, go back and get that. You want to completely have all the hair off of here. The next thing that you want to do is you want to brush the body off and put on the number 2 attachment. The number 2 is a longer attachment, but what it does is you want to clip the whole body with this. That way it's all the same size when you start clipping. You want to start back here at the lower part of the ham and work your way up like so. All the way on the ham and down to the sides. You always go up against the hair to the top of its back. From the bottom to the top, you clip all the hair all the way up to the shoulder. Do not go past the shoulder because later on we're going to blend the shoulder into where we just back drug. After that, you go to the top and you want to get the back and remove all the hair on the back and the ham loin junction. So once you've done that and on both sides of the pig you have it the same size, you switch to a smaller attachment. I like to start with the 1, and what you do is you start here at the top of their hip on the outside and you clip the hair just like so all the way up into the shoulder and the neck area. And you do that on both sides and all the way down the middle. And what this does, after a period of time and different sizes of attachments, it makes a groove and it makes their back seem larger and muscular and makes their appearance look more youthful. So we put on a different size and we come back into the same spot and just an inch or so back into the middle we go again. And the longer that you go clipping this, the bigger you want the groove to be. So you go from your clippers being straight down to being at an angle on both sides. That way the groove gets bigger and bigger as we go. This makes the hog, like I said, look more youthful and more muscular for the judge. After you've clipped the back, you want to go to the tail. And the tail is very important on how you clip it. If you cut it too short, it can make the pig seem more rounder out of his hip. And if you leave it too long, it can seem too old and just not as youthful in its appearance. So what you want to do is you want to get the tail and you just want to trim the hair that's poking off. Because usually you'll get some long hairs that just extend out here. So you just want to clip those off and make sure it's nice and clean around this area. After you do that, you want to go back down on its rump with just a bare blade and get any hair that you missed inside the creases of its rump. So once you've done that, you want to come back up here and get underneath And what this does is it cleans up underneath there, and it doesn't make him look quite as old. So once you've removed all of that, and you want to back drag this too, move on to the elbow pocket. And you just slowly kind of trim right there, and it removes any long hair that pokes over. Must I say, you never want to go past right here. This is your stopping point on both legs. Never go past the elbow pocket. And why? It makes the pig's legs look bigger and better. So you want to stop there, never go past there, and the same thing on the back. Stop right there at the elbow pocket. After you've done that, you want to blend the side and the back where we just clipped into the back drug head. If not, it won't look right. So you want to take a number 1, and you want to start right here in the mid-shoulder. And what you're going to do is you're just going to go up towards the head like so. And after you've done that with the number 1, brush it off and go get a 0. And this is the next size down. And it's just a little bit smaller. And you want to start a little closer. And what this does is it's blending the pig's hair in so it looks more natural as we get on back here. So as you're blending in, keep the pig calm. Maybe just brush it or rub it a little bit. That way it stays calm. It's important for you to stay calm because the pig can sense your stress and then you can mess up. It may jerk and you may go too far and take off a big patch of hair, which is a bad deal. So stay calm, continue to blend the hair and blend in and get the neck size down. And what you're going to do is you're going to go right here at the neck where we stopped with the back dragging and just blend in. So now that our pig looks natural, we want to go ahead and take our brush and brush off everything. And while we're doing this, while we're brushing the pig, it never hurts to just go ahead and put a little bit of oil on here. So we brush our pig off, get all the hair off and all the excess skin that we've just clipped off, and make sure it's clean. We're going to go back over and see if we've missed anything. So we clip over, nothing's there, we're good. Now the last and final step is we want to get our conditioning spray, shake it up really good and get it mixed up. And like I said earlier, what this does is it rejuvenates the skin and hair and makes it seem less dry and keeps it from being irritated. So you want to spray over the pig, completely cover it and brush it in nice and good and let it sink in. Stop for about 5 minutes, give the pig some feed, let them calm down from being clipped, and do it again. And once you've done that, let it sink in, and within another 35 to 45 minutes, go ahead and wash the pig. You've successfully clipped a show pig.